Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Action out of the AAA Pacific Coast League in this one. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Landon Knapp. Here's what we'll be looking for. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Ready to go now. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And this one off and running.
Circle change. Low middle.
Pop-up, foul on the right side. Gorski on the run towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one out to right. And it stays fair. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Here comes the throw. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. That one was right down the middle. He regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And here at the plate, Kyle McCann.
Yep.
Circle change.
And the 0-1 now. That one 95 to finish the punch out. And now the DH, Chris Bryant. Off the mark there, ball 1. Runner at second here and 1 away.
Four-seam fastball.
And the righty fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard hit for a base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. In at second with a 1-out double. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Did well to see that fastball off the outside edge and go with it, punching it to the opposite field. And here is TJ Rumfield. And fires in a heater at 95.
Four-seam fastball.
Next offering is down low.
Four-seam fastball.
And a big swing and a miss. Runs it up to 96 to avoid the bag. So up next, Drew Avens. No hits in the shutout last night. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, McCade Brown. Here's a scouting report for you. Not many pitchers stand as tall as he does, and that can present a challenge for hitters. They're not used to seeing someone with his height on the bump. That may lead to some more bad swings in the early innings, and it also makes it easier for him to live at the bottom of the zone because it's harder for hitters to get on plane. Now at the dish, Matt Gorski. Swing and a high fly to left. And there's one down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Espinal, a former All-Star, hitting second in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air to the right. And a couple of quick outs. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, James Tibbs III. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The fastball's working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. That keeps the inning going. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Ryan Ward now at the plate. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. On the ground to short. Torres. There with plenty of time. Inning over. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Just off the outside edge.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Close, but ruled a ball.
Circle change. Below middle.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Catcher challenges. Big call coming here. The call is overturned. This could be huge. So they've still got both of their challenges. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 3-2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Nobody on with 1 out. Sterling Thompson, the next to hit. And there's the ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball 2.
Circle change. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2-1 pitch upcoming. Late swing, foul to the left. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up.
High inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Middle outside.
No.
What a take with 2 strikes.
Four-seam
1 out and the
fastball.
base is empty.
High inside.
And that's a walk. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk.
Four-seam fastball.
And now it's going to be Jose Torres.
Ahoy.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
No, that's down.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's the 1-1.
Inside.
Catcher challenges. Big call coming here. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Thompson leading off of first with 1 out. On the ground, Miller. The throw to second.
He's up.
Over to first. Safe.
He's safe.
Now a chance for Braylon Wimmer.
Circle change. Low middle.
The 0-1.
He rides.
Circle change. Middle inside.
And a ground ball to first. But that rolls foul. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly
Ball.
likely that we'll get a third in a row here.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
1-2 offering. He goes down heavy. Bottom half of the second. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Keston Hiura. The 0-1. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Next
Ball 1.
offering misses. 1-2 the count. Way inside. Certainly looks like the pitcher's trying to establish the inside part of the plate. These hitters will have to see that and adjust their approach. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's there in time for the first out after the dropped 3rd strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Chucky Robinson getting ready to hit. Went deep in last
Ball
night's
1.
ball game. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. Swing and a rocket. This one pretty deep. And it's gone. It just got out of here. Second of the year. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing. All tied up thanks to the homer. Next up for the Comets, Alex Freeland. That's towards center. Avens should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Chris Newell. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Grounds this one to short. Torres. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Circle change. Low middle.
Hurry.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. One out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Isotopes, Kyle McCann.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that one hammered. Pretty deep. On the warning track and hauls it in. So 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
Drive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
No.
Circle change. Low inside. Circle
Tied up here early in the ball game. That
Ball.
one off the mark. Now 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Skies it out towards left center. And that's the end of the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Noah Miller.
Ball one.
Batter challenges in a crucial spot. And it was a strike. The call stands. So they are now out of challenges. We'll see if that proves costly. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now back. Right fielder.
Back to the top of the order here. The batter now, Matt Gorski.
Ball.
In the air to left center. 1 away. Digging in for the Comets, Santiago Espinal. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Up the middle. Oh, and a great flip. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top of the 4th inning with the Isotopes at the dish.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Towards first, Freeland. 1 gone. Drew Avens will hit next. Struck out swinging the first time.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ball. No.
Circle change. Low inside.
1-0 and the pitch.
Hurt.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Circle change. Low outside.
That one is foul. We'll see another.
Low inside.
Here's the 1-2 offering. And he gets a broken bat pop up to the left side. Fires to first on the run.
You're
and
out.
they get the out. 2 away here. Nobody on. Here's the 3rd baseman, Kyle Karras. First at bat was a strikeout. Minor base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Digging in, Sterling Thompson. 0-2, here's the pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. 0-2, and the delivery. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Struck out swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
1-0. Here's the pitch. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Puts this one in the air down the line. And there's one away. Next up for the Comets, Keston Hira. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is still in time, so a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. Already a solo homer in this one. That one hit to right, and that's that. We're in the top half of the 5th. And now, Jose Torres.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Next pitch in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Braylon Wimmer went down on strikes the first time through. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
That's down.
Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Here's the 2-2.
Circle change. Blow inside.
Lifted in the air, right field. Gorski has this one sized up and makes the catch. And now, Nicky Lopez. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Would definitely want to do better this time. Lifted in the air to right center. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland.
Hook one.
The 0-1 offering. Now a high fly ball to left center. One up, one down. Digging in for the Comets, Chris Newell. 89 miles per hour on the changeup is a bit risky. If you get good movement and speed drop from the fastball, it's effective. But if it's too close or it flattens out, that's going to be bad news. 0-2, rocks and fires.
Ball inside. Ball 3.
3-2, one out with the bases empty. Swing and a ball pelted left field. That's down, one outs off the wall. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Next to hit, Miller. Here comes the 0-1. One out with a runner at second. Swing, soft line drive. And there's 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. Now. Up the middle, and a base hit into strong from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. And the next batter, Santiago Espinal. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. And it just shaved the zone. So they still have both challenges. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one in the air, center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Top of the 6th, coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Kyle McCann. Fly to left. Newell moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Chris Bryant, 1 for 2.
Ball.
The Isotopes down a run. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Ball
Just missed. This one to right. And that's a fair ball. The tying run is aboard. The throw in to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. This next at bat looms very long. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, TJ Rumfield. Next one's fouled back. 0-2 now. Swing lifted to left field. Newell has a beat on it. And there's two down. So digging in, Drew Avens. Man at second with two down. Woo! Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. In there, picks up the K. And that ends the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Peralta. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. At the rip, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Seeing the ball very well in this game. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Ward, the batter now, whips for strike one. And popped to short. There's one down. Next up for the Comets, Keston Hira. And that one nearly hit him. One-oh pitch. Dash down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 2 away. So up next, Chucky Robinson. He's already gone yard in this game. Tibbs, the runner at first with 2 out. In the air, right field, Thompson towards the line. Can't quite get it there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And this one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Back to first in time. Play made. That ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Hurt, trying to protect this lead. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Digging in for the Isotopes, Kyle Caros. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing, ground ball out to short. Tosses to first.
You're out.
Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Sterling Thompson. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Miller settles under this one. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's 2 down. Next up for the Isotopes, Jose Torres. Liner to second and picked on the hop. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Alex Freeland digs in now. This one in the air to right. That's pretty far back. And a quick out, number 1. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. The other way, and that's just foul. Peralta goes 5'11". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. At the plate, Noah Miller. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. And that one fouled off. Grounder left side. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. We're in the top of the 8th. Braylon Wimmer now at the plate. Splits the middle. That's a strike. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Lifted in the air to left. Newell under this one. And there's 1 down. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Nicky Lopez. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Ball 1. Line to left. And it stays fair. And the tying runs at second base with a double. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. McCann, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Chris Brown getting ready to hit.
Ball inside.
Tying run at second base. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in for a strike. Out to center. And it falls. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. 2 outs, runner on first base. And now, TJ Rumfield, 0 for 3. Fly out, a ground out, and a strike. Down the middle for a strike. That's a mistake, letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get something out of this AB. This to third. Fair ball! Lead runners around second. And it's a 2-out double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Sets up a pivotal at bat with a chance for them to take the lead. And the pitcher will step off and check on third. Now at the plate, Drew Avens. And that's in for a strike. And that's outside. So 2 off-speed pitches in a row, even though he's got that power fastball. Bit off. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Valente Belloso. We head back to the top of the order, and here at the plate, Matt Gorski. Out to short, Torres. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Santiago Espinal will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air to left center. And it drops in. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now the DH, James Tibbs III. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. This one the other way. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. Back-to-back base hits. This next at-bat is going to be critical. And now at the plate, Ryan Ward. Inside, nearly got the batter. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Keston Hiura. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings and lifts this one to deep left. Back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. And that's how they take the lead. A new arm into the game, the righty, Seth Halverson. Has a great slider with tons of movement. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Still just one out here in the end. Ground ball, right side, over to pick it up. Throw to first in time. Nobody on and 2 outs. And now, Alex Freeland, 0 for 3. He's flown out 3 times. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. Just can't catch up to the heat. Here's the 0-2. To the right side, Lopez. There with plenty of time, inning over. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Kyle Karros digs in now.
Ball, no.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
No.
In the air to center. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Sterling Thompson, the next to hit. And the 0-1 now. One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. High chopper to third. Espinal. Tosses to first. Only 1 out remaining. Digging in for the Isotopes, Jose Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Against a pitcher with great off-speed stuff, sometimes you'll sit on something other than a fastball on the first pitch. I think. And that extends the inning. Everything came together on that swing. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Next to hit, Braylon Wimmer. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. Torres leads off a first with 2 out. Ground ball to the right side. Finds its way through for a hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he's still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. And here is Nicky Lopez. That one fouled off. 1-1 pitch now. They're down to their final strike of the game. Lined, and that's a base hit. And here comes the runner. Comes across to score. It's 6-3. Here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. 0 for 4 with 2 flyouts and 2 strikeouts. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Edgardo Henriquez. A shot at save number 1 this season. That one into triple digits. Now a fly ball to right center. That's pretty deep. Ball game. 6-3, our final score. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.